Yes, now? Yes, Bhavya? Any
Yes,
improvement?
ma'am.
Can you see it now?
Um, ma'am, 1 minute. Someone is calling.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now can I see you?
Okay, now you can see it now. I told you to check your notebook if there is something like divisibility rules in fraction. Sorry, in factors.
Yes, ma'am. Like
Can you see it? Something like divisibility rules?
yes.
Is there?
Uh, ma'am, I can also. Ma'am, there is a divisibility rule. Is a number is a factor of itself.
Divisibility rules. It's a set of rules. Do you see that?
Yes, ma'am. A number that is said to be divisible by the number that divides it without leaving a remainder. For example, 27 is divisible by 139 and 27.
So we have a set of divisibility rules. Those rules tell us without dividing. That saves our time. As you can see in this case, I'm going to show you an example. See, I have to check whether 2 divides it or not. For that, I need to divide and check, right? You just look at the
Yes, ma'am.
time I have to devote to it. So could you just tell me how should I divide it?
Ma'am, you can start with 6.
Okay,
Ma'am, minus 12.
okay, good.
Ma'am, then 2.
2.
Yes, ma'am.
What should I write once I subtract 12 and 12?
Ma'am, you can write it 0.
Yeah, after that I need to bring this power down here.
Yes, ma'am.
Then
Ma'am, 2.
2 times 2 is?
Ma'am, then minus 4.
Yeah, then
Ma'am, it can 0.
now you see the remainder is 0. Remainder means what is left. If nothing is left, it means everything is divided, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
we use word exactly divided. Exactly, there's nothing left. Okay, so in this case, I can say 2 and 62, both are the factors, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we have another thing that we call divisibility rule of 2. Now you tell me one thing, Bhavya. Divisibility is related to what? While we were dividing this, what were we using? We were dividing by 2. And what were we using of 2? What was the use of 2?
Ma'am, all even number are divisible by 2 because they are multiples of 2. Even number, as you know, have 0, 2, 4, or 6 or 8 at the one place. So 14
No, 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 no,
number.
no, 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 Bhavya, no, no. I don't want you to read this from your book. I just want you to pay attention to me because you can't cram that whole line, right? You need to understand what is that. What I'm asking you, when we were dividing this 124 by 2, right? You told me to write 6 here, 2 here. Why did you told me to write that?
Ma'am, because in two tables, 12
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
comes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I want to stay on. While we were dividing, we were using table of 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can say divisibility is connected to what?
Um, Ma'am, because 2
Divisibility,
can also.
divisibility. When we want to divide, that has connection with something that we called table, multiplication table, right? So you can
Yes,
say divisibility is related to table, right?
yes, ma'am.
If I'm talking about the divisibility rule of 2, where can I get the hint of it? In what of 2?
Ma'am, in two stable.
Very good. Now I want you to tell me the table of 2.
Ma'am, two ones are two.
Yeah,
Ma'am, two twos are four.
okay. Go on.
Two threes are six.
Yes,
Two fours are eight.
yeah,
Two fives are 10.
very good.
Two six are 12.
Yeah,
Two sevens are 14.
yes, good. Keep going.
Two eights are 16.
Yes, very good.
Two nines are 18.
Good.
Two tens are 20.
2 times are 20. Okay. You must know where we start table from. 0, right? 2 times 0 is what?
Ma'am, zero.
0. Now, Bhavya, I want you to look at the whole table. I want you to look at this section. Do you see some kind of similarity or kind of pattern which is getting repeated again and again?
Ma'am, like uh, two, four, 6, and 8.
Yes, yes, yes. You can see 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. 0. So you can see any number that ends with the 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 is divisible by 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this table gave me an idea that without dividing, I can tell that whether this number is divisible or not. This will save my time, right? If I just
Yes,
look
ma'am.
at the number, suppose I write this number 124. What do I need to look at to check if it is divisible by 2 or not?
Ma'am, check it.
I need to look at this 4 only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And I can say this is divisible by 2, right? And I will
Yes, ma'am.
divide it. I will divide it to find the further factors, right? If I write this number, what do you need to look at? Which digit do you need to look at to check if it is divisible by 2 or not?
Ma'am, two.
2. You need to look at this 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You need to look at this 2. Will this 2 tell you whether this is divisible or not? Just have a look here. When we were checking, we were looking at the last digit or at ones place digit, right? This is ones
Yes,
place digit. So this is tens place digit. Do I need to look at this or this one?
ma'am. Five is an odd number.
No, no, no. That's fine. But while checking the divisibility, I need to look at ones place.
Yes,
That's the
ma'am.
rule. That's the rule. So I should not look at this too, right? Did you
Yes,
get
ma'am.
what I was trying to tell you? Because as per the rule of divisibility by 2, I need to look at one's place digit. Because the pattern is repeating itself in which place value? One's place value, right? You can
Yes,
see
ma'am.
where it is getting repeated, that is one's place. So I need to look at one's place, right? So which digit should I
Yes,
look
ma'am.
at? 2 or 5?
Ma'am, five.
5. Now, as per the pattern, do you see 5 anywhere in one's place while checking the divisibility by 2?
But ma'am,
Now, you see, while we were discussing the divisibility by 2 in its table, did you see 2 in any of the place value?
yes, ma'am.
Did you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did you see 5 anywhere?
No, ma'am.
No. That means it is not divisible by 2. So I will just look at the number and get an idea if it is divisible or not divisible. If it is divisible, I will divide. Otherwise, if I just look at the number and I say, no, 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 it is not divisible, then I won't waste my time on dividing. I will go to the next number, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this way you can see divisibility rules save our time. They save our time, right? They tell
Yes,
us
ma'am.